Hi folks, this is Sharik. I'm the South Asian attorney. Today I want to talk about grounds of inadmissibility. Foreign nationals are not permitted to seek admission to the US or apply for a green card under certain circumstances. These circumstances are called grounds of inadmissibility. Now, who's considered a foreign national for the purposes of immigration to the US? Any individual who's not a citizen or a permanent resident of the US. Grounds of inadmissibility apply if any of the conditions that are shown on the screen are present. A foreign national is inadmissible to the US if he suffers from any of the following diseases: TB, infectious Hansen's disease, gonorrhea, syphilis, or any disease noted as such by the World Health Organization or the President. All individuals intending to immigrate to the US must present proof of vaccination against the diseases shown on the screen. Individuals are also inadmissible if the existing physical or mental disorders threatens the general public's property, safety, or welfare. Physical or mental disorders are defined by the Manuals of International Classification for Diseases, Injuries, and Causes of Death, published by the WHO. Drug abusers and addicts are also inadmissible to the US. Abuse or addiction is defined as dependence or abuse of any substances listed in the Controlled Substances Act, Section 202. Individuals can demonstrate a complete remission of a substance-related disorder if they stop using the drugs more than 12 months before the medical examination. So this demonstration may cure inadmissibility. Foreign nationals are inadmissible for the following criminal activity: inadmissibility under controlled substance violation occurs either if an individual is convicted of a controlled substance offense or if an individual is believed to be a controlled substance trafficker. Individuals become inadmissible if they're convicted of a crime involving moral turpitude, or even if they admit to committing such a crime. So what is moral turpitude? It basically refers to an inherently base, vile, or depraved conduct. This conduct is contrary to the society's accepted rules of morality. Generally, moral turpitude involves a behavior that is shocking to the public. It also violates the duty owed between persons in a society or to the society in general. Convictions of 2 or more crimes resulting in a confinement sentence of 5 years or more causes inadmissibility. This category involves multiple convictions occurring in a single trial or following from a single act. Individuals who've engaged in prostitution within the last 10 years or have even financially benefited from such an activity are inadmissible. Foreign government officials are also inadmissible if they commit systematic, ongoing, and severe violations of religious freedom. Individuals who commit human trafficking in the US are inadmissible. Human trafficking involves sex trafficking and recruitment, harboring, or transportation of people for the purpose of involuntary servitude. Involuntary servitude means that one individual forces another into his or her service through the use of force or fraud. Spouses and children who knowingly obtain financial or other benefits from human traffickers within the previous 10 years are also inadmissible. Foreign nationals are not permitted to enter the United States if their admission would bring about serious foreign policy consequences. Additionally, the following individuals are also inadmissible under the national security grounds. Paroled. Individuals who are present in the US without being admitted or paroled are also inadmissible. Admission means that a foreign national has been admitted to the United States after he or she was inspected by an immigration officer. So this inspection should take place at a port of entry or at the airport. Parole, on the other hand, allows a foreign national to enter the US on a temporary basis and stay without a visa or a green card. It is granted to certain individuals for urgent humanitarian reasons, such as medical treatment, visiting a sick family member, or to attend a funeral. It is also granted for a significant public benefit, such as to appear in a civil or criminal legal proceedings in the US. Foreign nationals who fail to appear previous removal proceedings in the US without a reasonable cause are also not admissible. This ground of inadmissibility lasts for 5 years. The period increases to 10 years in certain situations. Reasonable cause is defined as something that is not within the reasonable control of a person. A foreign national is inadmissible if they commit willful misrepresentation or fraud in obtaining a visa, admission to the US, or documentation related to admission to the US. However, it's important to know that only material misrepresentations that are made to US officials create this ground of inadmissibility. But a timely retraction of misrepresentation can prevent inadmissibility. Any foreign national who falsely represents themselves as a citizen of the US is inadmissible. This representation includes obtaining a driver's license, gaining a public benefit, voting in a US election, false claims to admission to the US, or fraudulent claims of US citizenship on Form I-9 in order to gain employment. Foreign nationals become inadmissible if they create or use false documents to satisfy an immigration requirement or gain an immigration benefit. Foreign nationals who've been deported under expedited removal are inadmissible for 5 years. This kind of removal actually may be applied by low-level immigration officers to individuals who are undocumented or who have committed fraud or misrepresentations. Most other deportations make a foreign national inadmissible for 10 years. Foreign nationals are inadmissible if they're unlawfully present in the US. Unlawful presence occurs if a foreign national overstays an authorized period of visit to the US or enters the US without being admitted or paroled. So unlawful presence of over 180 days but less than a year causes inadmissibility for 3 years. But unlawful presence of over 1 year causes inadmissibility for 10 years. Period of unlawful presence accounted separately. Therefore, inadmissibility only applies when a single period of stay exceeds 180 days or more. As always, if you have any questions, you can call me, WhatsApp me, or schedule a consultation on our website. See you next time.